moves inside a vase, but you don't feel it. Cold reflections in her eyes, 1,000 silent lullabies. She calls for you between the lines, but you don't hear it. You were close, so close to the fire. a falling spark. Tell me, did we outrun time or leave ourselves behind? Do you still feel me underneath a quiet pulse you can't release? Still calling, still calling. Do you still believe in us, or did it all turn and I still hear your voice in the static at night, like a ghost refusing to leave me.
They said the world was made of colors, but mine would always fade to gray. I learned to smile without a reason, just so they look the other way. There was a song I never showed them, I kept it hidden in my chest. A little melody for no one that somehow helped me breathe again. Holding just something fragile, something mine. A quiet voice beneath the noise that said I'd make it out alive. My dark lullaby, I sang it in the corners of my mind, where no one could find me. My dark lullaby, a fragile light I tried to hide when the world went silent. I used to count the cracks in ceilings, pretending they were constellations. I gave each shadow different meanings, so I could call them all my own. They never heard the way I trembled when footsteps echoed down the hall. But in the tiny spinning rhythm, I wasn't scared of them at all. I see it clearer now, the distance between the girl I used to be and all the things I've learned to silence just to become what they could see. My dark lullaby, you were the only thing that stayed when I was breaking.
You hear me through the years, through the static of this house. We smell like cigarettes and rain trapped inside old coats. I learned silence before language, and fear before I learned love. You came home carrying winter, heavy eyes and shaking hands, like the whole world lived upon you, like you could barely stand. I watched you from the staircase, hoping you would look at me, waiting for one honest moment, one small sign you could still see. Maybe you were trying, maybe pain was all you knew, but children cannot survive on almost love from you. Father, I still hear your voice inside the rain, a broken hymn inside my veins. You wanted to protect me, but never saw my soul. Father, I spent my whole life chasing signs inside your distant, tired eyes. Loving you became a war against myself. Mother slept beside the silence while the kitchen light stayed on. You were somewhere far beyond us, even when you weren't gone. I remember drawing pictures, tiny hearts and winter trees, waiting hours at the table just to hear you speak to me. Your the cold alone. And now I finally understand. Broken people break the ones they love. Goodbye, Father. I release you with the rain. No more shadows in my name. Heaven was alive. I saw it in your eyes. Don't say you love me now. Don't say it now. I see shadows on your skin. Pull me close, pull me in. Every word tastes like sin. The damage just begins. Silver smoke, dimmed our lights. We get lost in neon nights. Every touch cuts too deep, but your mind I wanna keep. We were dancing on the line, half defined and half a crime. Falling slow, no alibi. Say it once, then let me die. Heaven was a lie. You told me slow. In your arms, I let it go. Kiss by kiss, I lost control. Gave you body, gave you soul. Heaven was a lie, I feel it now. In your voice, inside your vow, I gave you all, I paid the price. For your love, for your lies. Lie, lie, lie. Heaven was a lie, 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 lie. Don't ask why. Say it one more time. Heaven was a lie. City lights blurred down my face. You erased me, no more trace. Every high becomes a fall. Still I want you through it all. Your silhouette in the dark leaves a fire, leaves a mark. Every truth we try to fake starts to shiver, starts to break. We were burning out of time, turning pain to something divine. Hold me close before goodbye. Whisper low, another lie. Heaven was a lie. You told me slow. In your arms, I let it go. Kiss by kiss, I lost control. Gave you body, gave you soul. Heaven was a lie, I feel it now. In your voice, inside your vow, I gave you all, I paid the price. For your love, for your lies. Say you love me one last time, even if it's all a lie. Fallen angels never rise, trapped inside your paradise. Every promise fades to dust. All we had was built on lust. Hold me closer, don't be kind. Leave me broken, leave me blind. If this love is my demise, let me drown inside your lies. Heaven, heaven, tell me again. Heaven, heaven, say it again. Heaven was a lie, I Heaven was a lie. Heaven was a lie. Still I stay, don't ask me why. In your dark I still reside. Heaven was a lie. There's a quiet war inside my chest. No one hears it, but it never sleeps. I wake up wearing yesterday's shadows. They cling to my skin like smoke. There's a voice that calls me sacred, and another one says I'm a joke. I walk through rooms like a stranger. Every mirror bends the truth. Am I made of something broken, or just afraid to choose? I feel it pulling, tearing through every version I once knew. Am I heaven or hell? Am I rising or about to fall again? Every touch feels like a spell, but it burns me in the end. I'm a fire I can't control. I'm the saint and I'm the sin. Every time I lose my soul, I come back and start again. Heaven or hell, I can never tell. There's a softness I keep hiding, like a bruise beneath my bones. If I show it, will it shatter, or finally feel like home? I've been dancing with my demons, learn their names, their every lie. They kiss me like they need me, then leave me there to die. Every high becomes my low. Every place I go alone. Am I heaven or hell? Am I something I can't defend? Every word becomes a wound. Every love becomes an end. I'm a prayer without a God. I'm the truth I try to bend. Every time I think I've won, I'm right back here again. Heaven or hell, I can never tell. If I could silence all these voices, would I still know who I am? If I could cut away the darkness, would I bleed or would I stand? Maybe I'm not meant to fix this. Maybe I'm meant to feel it all. Every fracture, every conflict, every rise and every fall. Heaven in my veins, hell inside my head. I'm alive, I'm barely breathing, I'm the living and the dead. Heaven when you stay, hell thought it came from everything you've done, from every place you tried to outrun, from every fracture you refused to see, from every version you could never be. But it was there before you had a name, before the weight, before the quiet shame. Not something given, not something new, just something that has always lived in you. And every time you try to make it small, to make it fade, to lose it all, it stayed the same beneath your breath, like something deeper than regret. You don't escape it, you don't erase, you just learn how to hold its place. Black beneath the skin, moving softly underneath your skin. Not something you can redefine. It doesn't ask, it doesn't hide. Black beneath the skin, it shapes the places you begin. It stays when everything feels right. It doesn't need the night. There's no distance from what you are, no place untouched, no place too far. It follows gently, never loud, like something you've already allowed. And maybe it was never wrong, just something you resisted too long, just something waiting to be known. Not something broken, something your own. And when you stop trying to make it light, stop turning shadows into something right, you feel it settle soft and still, not fading, just becoming real. Say it's darkness, say it's wrong, say it's something you don't belong to. Say it's damage, say it's pain, say it's something you can change. But it doesn't rise when you call its name. It just waits until you stop pretending. It was never something you could see, just something underneath your breathing. You don't find it, you don't fall, you just feel it through it all. Slowly it begins to rise in your breath, behind your eyes. Every thought you try to hold, every truth you never told. You don't break, you don't bend, you just meet it in the end. Black beneath the skin, like the place you've always been. Not a shadow you outrun, but the truth you're made of undone. Black beneath the skin, you don't hide it now within. Not a wound, not a sin, just the shape you're living in. It was never hidden, just waiting for you to feel it without turning away. There was a light in me, I swear it used to shine. I didn't have to search for it, I didn't have to try. But lately it just flickers, like it's saying goodbye. I'm made of broken lights, they shimmer when I breathe, like something beautiful that's slipping out of me. right, but it never really feels like I'm living in my life. And I keep trying to fix it, but it slips away each time. There's something in the silence that keeps telling me I'm not fine, like a voice I can't ignore, but I don't know what it means. Like a truth behind the surface I can feel but never see. I'm made of broken lights, scattered in my chest. Every part is glowing, but it never feels like rest. I'm made of broken lights, falling out of line. If this is what I am, why doesn't it feel like mine? Made of broken lights, trying to align, but every time I reach them, they're just drifting out of time. Broken lights, broken lights, still shining through the night. Broken lights, broken lights, trying just to feel alive. Broken lights, fading in my mind. I learned how to smile, right? Say the things you wanna hear, how to hide the hesitation, how to disappear. I watch the world around me like I'm just outside the frame. Everyone is living and I'm learning how to fake. I copy every movement, every word, every tone, but it feels like I'm a stranger in a body not my own. And I try to feel the moment, try to let it stay, but it always turns to distance, it always slips away. Maybe I'm just tired of holding all this weight, of trying to be something that I can recreate. Maybe I'm just scared there's nothing underneath, just 1,000 little pieces pretending to be me. Or maybe I'm still forming, maybe this is real. Maybe being broken is the only way to feel. I'm made of broken lights, burning in my skin. Every part is reaching, but I don't know where I begin. Broken lights, pulling me apart. Every little fragment try to be a heart. I'm made of broken lights, shaking when I breathe, but even in the breaking, there's something left in me. Do you ever feel like this? Like you're almost there, but never quite enough. Like something's missing, and you don't know what it was. Like you're close to the answer, but it slips when you try. Like you're holding on to something that was never really mine. I try to hold a moment, but it fades before it stays. Like I'm always chasing something that just slips away. Like light through my fingers, like dust in the air. The more that I reach it, the less that it's there. But I feel it getting louder, I feel it in my chest. Like all these broken pieces won't let me rest. And maybe I don't need to put them back the same. Maybe being shattered doesn't mean I'm to blame. Maybe every fragment has a voice, has a name. Maybe all together they were never meant to stay. I'm made of broken lights, but I'm still alive. Every piece is falling, but I'm wipe it away. I let the wood stain like a bruise under skin, like the scent of the rain. There's a payphone vibrating at the edge of the town, shaking the wire while the sun settles down. I thought about stopping to hear if it's you, but the dial tone is gray and the sky is too blue. My hands on the wheel feel like borrowed things, waiting for the weight that a memory brings. The engine is humming a low, steady prayer, moving through pockets of cold, hollow air. It's not the distance that's tearing the map, it's the silence that fills every inch of the gap. The dashboard is glowing a pale, sickly green, lighting the space of the might have been. Runaway heart, tracing the edge of the dark, looking for fire in a cold dying spark. It's a long distance ache on a frequency band, trying to hold what just slips through my hand. Oh, runaway heart, don't look in the mirror tonight. The road is a blade under the pale silver light. I remember the static of your wool coat in June, how you hummed to a radio that was out of tune. We were built out of moments we couldn't quite keep, too jagged to hold and too restless for sleep. Now the mile markers blink like a slow motion eye, watching me fail as I try to get by. There's no grand finale, no cinematic end, just the sound of the tires as they scream round the bend. It's not the distance that's tearing the map, it's the silence that fills every inch of the gap. The dashboard is glowing a pale, sickly green. Runaway heart, tracing the edge of the dark, looking for fire in a cold dying spark. It's a long distance ache on a frequency band, trying to hold what just slips through my hand. Oh, runaway heart, don't look in the mirror tonight. The road is a blade under the pale silver light. If I drive fast enough, can I outrun the clock? Can I find the door before you turn the lock? The asphalt is whispering names I forgot, everything I wanted and everything I'm not. save me. Don't call my name. Let me disappear. Lose me in the night. Let me vanish in the night. City breathing neon blue. Every road leads me from you. Engine running hard out of sync. I don't stop, I don't think. Reflections breaking on the glass. Every second moving fast. Nothing left to hold me here. Only darkness feels sincere. I don't turn, I don't look back. Every light fades into black. Every shadow pulls me in. Let it begin. Lose me in the night, the night, the night. Let me fade into the flashing lights. Lose me in the night, the night, the night, the night, the night. I don't wanna feel, I don't wanna fight. Heartbeat drowning in the sound. Tires spinning round and round. Lose me in the night, the night, the night. Pull me under, don't pull me out. The night, the night, the night. Keep driving, keep driving. The night, the night, the night, the night. Don't wake me, don't wake me. Midnight running through my veins. Every light becomes a stain. Empty seat, I let you go, but I still feel you below. Radio static, broken lines, fragments of another time. Every word just cuts again, but I don't feel it then. I don't stop, I don't slow down. Running circles through this town. Every mile erases you, but not the truth. Lose me in the night, the night, the night. Let me drown in endless lights. Lose me in the night, the night, the night, the night, the night. I don't wanna feel what's left inside. No control and no way out. Speed is all I think about. Lose me in the night, the night, the night. Turn me into nothing now. The night, the night, the night. Keep driving, keep driving. The night, the night, the night, the night. No way back, no way back. Driving, driving, driving. Faster, faster, faster. Tell me where I disappear when the silence pulls me near. Every road just feels the same. Every life forgets my name. If I stay, I break inside. If I run, I start to fade. Somewhere in this endless flow, I don't feel it Faster, faster. Let me go, let me go. Don't find me, don't find me. I'm still falling, I'm still falling. Lose me in the night, the night, the night. Let me vanish in the neon light. Lose me in the night, the night, the night, the night, the night. Every memory out of sight. No way home and no control. Every road consumes my soul. Lose me in the night, the night. I'm forever letting go. Lose me in the night, the night, the night. I don't wanna be found again. Lose me in the night, the night. Let me end where I begin. The night, the night. Still driving, still driving. The night, the night, the night. Let me disappear. sacred, like it wouldn't fade, like we were untouched by time, like nothing could break us. But everything fades, doesn't it? Even the things we swore would stay. Touch me like a memory I wasn't ready to keep, like a dream I held too tightly just to watch it leave. Your silence felt like thunder breaking through my chest. I kept calling you forever, you called it just a guess. I traced your shadows on me like they were mine to own. But loving you was learning how to be alone. And I knew even then you were already gone. And the way you looked through me like I didn't belong. But I stayed just to prove myself wrong. Love is a losing game, I play it anyway. I bleed into your shadow just to feel your shame. Love is a losing game, and I whisper your name like it might still save me, like it might still change. Love is a losing game, but I can't walk away. You kissed me like a warning I chose not to hear, wrapped in your illusion, drowning in the fear. I painted you in colors you never tried to be. Now I'm left with pieces of what you did to me. I held on to your echoes like they were still alive, but every word you gave me was another quiet lie. And I break every time you cross my mind, like a scar that never closes, just reopens with time. But I stay in the fire you left behind. Love is a losing game, still I play the same. I fall into your echo again and again. Love is a losing game, and I carry the blame, like I built this ruin, like I lit the flame. Love is a losing game, and I'm the one to blame. If I let you go, who am I without the pain? If I heal, will I forget your face? If I breathe again, will it feel the same? Or was I never in love with you? Just addicted to the ache. I try to be enough, just echoes in the night. I gave you everything. You gave me the unknown. Love is a losing game, and I played it all the same. It's a losing game. I scream into the darkness, but you never say my name. Love is a losing game, and I burn inside the flame. It's a losing game. I gave you all my heart, and you left me with the pain. Love is a losing game, and I'm drowning in the same. Why do I still need you when you never stay? Love is a losing game. Love is a losing game. I hear you in the quiet, between the breathing walls, a shadow in the silence that slowly starts to call. Your echo feels like velvet, but cuts me like a knife. A whisper in the darkness, pretending it's alive. I try to let you fade, but you keep slipping through every broken space, still shaped like you. Hollow voice calling me again. Hollow voice under my skin. Hollow voice I can't let go. You're the only sound I know. Hollow voice stay in my mind. Hollow voice lost in the night. Hollow voice pull me below. You're the only sound I know. Your words are like a ghost light, flickering in blue. I reach into the silence, but only find you. A feeling I remember, but never really knew. You live inside the empty, like something almost true. I try to let you fade, but you keep slipping through every broken space, still shaped like you. Hollow voice calling me again. Hollow voice under my skin. Hollow voice I can't let go. You're the only sound I know. Hollow voice stay in my mind.
it. Just a light inside the dark. We were moving through the silence, like a spark without a mark. Every word felt like a promise. Every touch felt like a sign, like the world was slowly fading, leaving only you and I. And the night was all around us, but it never felt so cold. There was something in your eyes that I still can't let go. We were fire in the dark, burning brighter than we are, like a moment frozen in time, like a dream that left us gone. We were fire in the dark, even now I feel the spark. And no matter where you are, we were fire in the dark. I can still hear every heartbeat, like an echo in my chest, like the way you used to hold me, like we never needed rest. Every shadow feels familiar, every silence says your name, like the night still holds a piece of you. Inside its quiet flame, and I try to keep the distance, try to let the feeling go, but some memories don't fade, they just learn to move slow. We were fire in the dark, burning brighter than we are, like a moment frozen in time, like a dream that left us gone. We were fire in the dark, even now I feel the spark. And no matter where you are, we were fire in the dark. Maybe time will blur the edges, maybe faces disappear, but the feeling never leaves you when it once felt this real. And I know I'll never find it in another place or life. Something pure and something reckless, something burning through the night. We were fire in the dark, burning brighter than we are, like a moment the afterlife, where the shadows come alive, where your touch still haunts my memory, like a dream that won't survive. This is love from the afterlife, where your voice calls through the night, and I follow through the darkness, just to see your fading light. I walk alone through empty streets, where every corner speaks your name. The city glows in violet skies, but nothing ever feels the same. Your laughter echoes in my mind, a distant song I can't erase. Every memory pulls me closer to the ghost of your embrace, and I hear the silence breaking like a storm across my soul. Every moment slowly taking pieces I can't control. This is love from the afterlife, where the shadows come alive, where your touch still haunts my memory, like a dream that won't survive. This is love from the afterlife, where your voice calls through the night, and I follow through the darkness, just to see your fading light. Maybe love never truly dies. Maybe hearts don't disappear. Maybe somewhere past the silence, you are still waiting here. And every star above the skyline feels like a message sent from you. 1,000 lights across the darkness, trying to guide me through. This is love from the afterlife, where the stars refuse to die, where your voice becomes the echo of every tear I cry. This is love from the afterlife, and I'm lost inside the night, still chasing through forever, just to reach your fading light. slowly, a song from another life.
every street light trembled like it knew we wouldn't survive. I watched the city bleed in silver tears in the rain, while your name kept burning inside my veins. And I still hear your footsteps down that endless hall, like heaven breaking softly before the fall. We were young enough to believe forever, but forever dies in ordinary weather. Bye bye blackbird, fly into the night. Take all our broken dreams beyond the motel lights. Bye bye blackbird, leave me with the scars. I'll build another soul from the wreckage of our hearts. And if love is destruction, then let me disappear inside the sound of your voice still echoing here. Your lipstick on the mirror still looks like a goodbye, a crimson constellation fading with time. I drove through ghost highways at 4 in the morning rain, searching for a version of me that didn't know your name. The world kept moving forward, but my spirit stayed behind, lost in the static of a love gone blind. And every crowded room now feels colder than before, like dancing with angels on a collapsing floor. Maybe pain is only another kind of rebirth. Maybe broken hearts still deserve the earth. Bye bye blackbird, carry my soul away, past the dying neon skies, where forgotten lovers pray. Bye bye blackbird, I hear your voice tonight, like thunder in the distance, like stars learning to die. And if life keeps turning through ashes and despair, then maybe we were never lost, maybe we were becoming air. I destroyed myself trying to keep you alive. Every memory cuts deeper, every dream survives. I screamed your name into the ocean wind, but silence answered me again and again. And now these empty hands finally understand